Hey there everyone and welcome to a new video, which I'm not actually sure is going up or not because a new event is introduced right now, which of course comes with a banner, with this duder, Xande, Zonda, whatever, where I'm only missing him on the banner, and if I'm actually going after anything, likely depends pretty much on how this free multi goes. If I get either his EX or LD here, I have basically decided for myself that I will chase him. If I don't, I might throw 100 tickets on anyway. But I'm only going fully after him if I manage to get some of his stuff on the freebie. That's his 35 at least. And I managed to get the 2 EX I already owned. Luck, I guess. I, I kind of threw myself into the corner by saying, if I get something for him. But I might as well throw some tickets. I don't want to throw gems on him. Mostly because I'm still kind of wanting to recover them after I believe Clouds was the draws that kind of went kind of bad for me last time. I had to pity his LD, and I tokened his burst, which is fair enough, I guess, since I had gotten Sephiroth's LD pretty quickly and gotten such amazing luck on Rude's banner beforehand. Anyway, from what I've heard and seen of Xande, I'm hoping that's how his name is pronounced. He seems to be kind of complicated in a way because he has multiple stacking mechanics on him. One of them being kind of connected to his LD in a way. In that he already has the mechanic no matter what, but I believe he gets another couple of stacks on it if he has the LD, which is quite interesting. Also, at this point in time, I believe, even in current JP, he's the only character who enchants the team with dark damage. So he is a very interesting character in what he does. Another 35. I believe he also might imperil earth damage. I'm not quite sure about that, but I believe he might. I know he uses earth in some of his attacks, so it might imperil that as well. But we do have other characters for that, I believe. Both already passed and coming up. So that's not as exclusive to him. Now we have other dark enchanters, but as far as I'm aware, they only enchant themselves with dark. I believe Golbez is an enchanter with dark, and I think we have at least one other, but I'm not quite sure at the time. I'll probably think of it later. But yeah, Xande is the only dark enchant we get that is spread throughout the whole team. Which, while I know if you put enchant on a character who already uses that element, it strengthens it. But I feel that the team enchant is better. Now look here, Aiko, I already have you. I pulled specifically for you when you first got your EX. You do not have to throw your EX at me again when I'm pulling for someone else. I already use you a lot. I've got you character boarded. You do not need to throw any more of your stuff at me. Please and thank you. I believe Xande also gets a rebreak or insta break in his kit, which makes him a little bit more useful as well. His EX also gives him a bit of a stacking mechanic, which, as far as I'm aware, part of it makes it. Oh, nice. Speaking of EX, just got it off a random ticket. Nice. Might as well get his LD and build him then. Watch his LD never show up now. But yeah, one of the things his EX stacking buff seems to give him is uh, EX recast up. So every time that goes up, he starts being able to recharge his EX faster. And I believe that goes up to plus 50%. So that's a fairly decent upgrade in recast time once you start getting it up. I think it starts at a slightly slow. I'm not sure what it would be considered when it reaches full stacks. I'm not sure what actual percentages are okay for each tier of recast speed. I'm guessing it would probably go down to probably about normal recast after that. I'm guessing. It seems my pull luck has been slightly better than the last few banners. Not so much when it comes to LDs, but EXs here have definitely been kind to me. Again, Xande stuff in general. Cloud did not treat me too well. I was getting some EXs on his banner, but considering So that's MLB there. I didn't really need too much on his banner. It really wasn't as big a thing. Uh, Beatrix's banner I did off screen completely. Did not give me her LD easy. It did give me a few of her EX pretty fast. And I believe Vanille I got, which I needed. So that was nice, but I ended up doing a couple multis after like 200 tickets. And the second paid multi got me her LD. So my luck after the Rude banner just kind of hasn't been as good in some senses. Since I got the Xande EX in these 100 tickets, I will chase down his LD at the very least. Again, with just tickets, because I really don't want to be spending gems, and I do have a bunch of tickets on me. Not many connection issues tonight, thankfully. Probably in good part due to Sunday just being kind of a middle of the road character for a bunch of people. It's not that he's bad, but he's just kind of one of those stuck between a whole lot of good characters types right now. He's got some good stuff going for him, but he's due to his stacking mechanics, he's kind of a slow starter. And while he is really good for what he does, again, it's just there's a lot of other things coming up that kind of just eclipse him. I believe X Death is getting his Lost chapter next, which will be interesting. I'm thinking I might want to pull on him a bit. I missed him the first time he came out, and I want to see if I can get some use from him. Our next BT character, I'm going to go for at least his LD. Then it would be nice to get an LD here. Nope. My first one ticket EX back in that era, and he trolls me again. But okay. And then there's the character that's coming out with the boss rush later this month. I believe it should be near the end of the month the boss rush happens. And I'd really like to get that as well. So I gotta make my tickets last the whole month. Which is probably stupid because I'm now throwing away tickets on Sunday here. Okay, give me 5 extra burst tokens. Uh, I don't mind that. That's okay. Whatever I threw on this banner is kind of worth it at this point. Really would have rathered the LD, but I'm not going to ever look down on a burst. Was hoping that would be the LD in under 100, but gonna have to go over, sadly. Oh yeah, I should do my superstitious nonsense of cycling the banners around. That should be enough. I always have the fear that when I do this, that I'll end up pulling on the wrong banner for some reason. That's just kind of a weird, nervous tick for me, I guess. Kind of like when people like to save in RPGs, and sometimes they'll save more than once because they're pretty sure they saved, but they want to make entirely sure. I think I've done that a fair few times. I'll have saved and just immediately think, did I save this? And go back and save again. So some games where they do track how many times you save will have really bloated save counts for me, which is kind of silly, but sometimes not, I guess. Thankfully, it's not something I do in games like Resident Evil because, well, they tend to have limited saves, at least for the first few ones. Did my shuffling around actually destroy my luck? Okay, this is the right banner at least, because Cell's throwing his useless crap at me. I can't say I am unhappy with having gotten Zell too much. I do not like the character, and I'm not really a huge fan of how he plays here either. But I did get his EX at a time when I really didn't have much going for me in terms of power. So having any EX at all was a gigantic boon. So he did help drag me through some content at the time. And they're just throwing his 15s at me now. Kind of wish they had thrown Xande's LD at me instead of his EX, so I could just token his EX at this point, but what can you do? But honestly, since he does not come back at all until his lost chapter, which I don't believe it has come back in Japan yet. I believe that's coming in the next few weeks, probably. His LD will be gone, so if you do want to use him at all, it is a good idea to pull on him here. And man, I really can't wait until the multi-ticket quality of life kicks in for global. Which, considering how quality of life things get treated for global, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get really soon. I can see it happening in the next couple months. Probably with some kind of glitch happening. Let's do another. There we go. I also believe Japan has a free daily ticket as well, which is quite interesting. Just throw your a lucky ticket once a day and hope. Haven't seen a gold orb in a little bit. Getting that cloud BT just kind of made me want to go overdrive in this banner, because there is some luck going in here. It's a gold. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't gotten a 15 CP for Xande here yet. That's been weirdly rare. Another 35. This looks to be another banner I'm going to be leaving with a fair bit of power stones. How long is this going? We'll probably stop this at 200 since this is going a while. There we go. 15. My rate for getting the 15 and the LD was the same for a long while there. So that's kind of interesting to think about. I think I will go to 800. And just for the sake of it, I'm going to throw a 5k at the banner just to see if anything pops. Okay, last ticket for now. And despite me not wanting to, I'm going to put 5k into this because I'm an idiot. And it's a blue. Yay, I'm an idiot. So many bronze. And Zell trolls me once again. But either way, that will be my video. See you guys, and I'll see about getting a Lufenia video up. Good luck on your draws, everyone.